session 108. I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween weekend. We are diving into the first trading day of November here, and we're just going to go over the weekly overview last week, go over some stuff that happened, go over our performance last week, and let's dive in, guys. So we have the total Mogul Fellows brand value at 69,891, 69 grand, guys, and we're almost breaking that 70 here soon, but that is where it's at. We have the Mogul 30, as you can see on the screen here, at 28,164. We have 11,701 in the market, and then 16,472 in cash, guys. Options portfolio, we are underway. We just made our first option activity today, actually. So if you're in the Discord, you guys got that. If you're not in the Discord, go over to mogulfellows.com, check out membership, guys, check out the VIP role. You need to buy it on WAP to be able to get the VIP access, guys, to be able to see all our buy alerts, sell alerts, and all that, guys. So that is that. We did our first options activity today with a hefty profit. Our Mogul stock pot we have at 17,186. That is also in the Discord as well. If you guys want to know more about that, we have our crypto at around 2,000, guys. We have that at 2,000, and then our Mogul spending we have 1,273 for activities and such that matter. We do want to mention as well, our checking 43.99. It's just our checking to be able to throw money in from the profits we make there and to transfer it elsewhere to other assets like crypto and hopefully soon to be real estate, guys. Real estate tokenization is becoming a huge thing that's going to be happening here in the next few years, guys. So that is that. For our Mogul 30 performance, we profited $259.81 last week from the Mogul 30. With capital freed, we freed up $3,286.21. So if you divide up what we had, we freed up, the money, capital we used for the profit, we had a 7.90% ROI on that performance last week, and then we deployed 4,000, I believe, looks like 4,600, guys, last week. So that money is being put to work for us. And then for the Mogul options, we will have this next week, and I have that on my trading journal here, but that's going to be for next week's video, as we just did the Mogul options activity today, our very first activity in the Mogul Fellows options account. So, guys, that is the weekly overview, what happened this past week. Now we're going to go over to some past week news, guys, that really affected the market. Obviously we wrote down these major news titles that we wanted to mention. We obviously had the NVIDIA GTC conference. That was pretty crazy, with NVIDIA coming out with some bangers there. We had also NVIDIA hitting a $5 trillion market cap last week. Congratulations to NVIDIA and the NVIDIA team. We had the Federal Reserve coming out and cutting 25 basis points, but their guidance, guys, brought down the market as the government is still shut down. We do need the government, to open back up so we could get some more data, as the government needs to, the Federal Reserve needs data to be able to calculate what they're going to be doing, and with the government shutdown, it does limit what the Federal Reserve can see, guys. So that's not really too optimistic for the Fed. Jerome Powell coming out saying that they might not cut because of the lack of data. So that is not good news for guidance for the Federal Reserve trying to cut rates here. We also had Mag 7 earnings last week. We had Meta, Microsoft, Amazon, and Apple report last week, and We had some other big names too, but those were the main four that were last week that I was looking at. And we had Meta and Microsoft really coming down. Meta getting hit with a big tax expense there, and then Microsoft coming down. We see Amazon killing it, guys. Amazon really killing it, and Apple as well. Apple, Tim Cook telling everyone that they're going to be having probably the best quarter this next quarter. So that helped Apple to all-time highs, and that's going to be exciting to see what their numbers are for the iPhone sales, and China going to be hopefully good numbers with China as well with Apple. But yeah, guys, it's going to be exciting for Apple. And then Amazon also killing it, but Meta and Microsoft coming down last week on their earnings. We had Netflix also announce their earnings, and they Netflix also announcing a 10-to-1 stock split, guys. So that's going to be interesting to see that stock in the hundreds, I believe. I think it's trading around 1,000, something like that, guys. Let's see. Oops, I gotta bring this back up. Let me float this, guys. Sorry. All right, so let's check out Netflix. And yeah, guys, so Netflix is trading at $1,199, so $1,099. So that's going to be cut down to around $100, guys, $100 and something cents. So that's going to be interesting to see that stock, down in the hundreds, and see what maybe we could do some cover call activity, option activity on Netflix in the options portfolio, but we'll see. Those premiums are always juicy on Netflix, so we'll see if they continue to be juicy after the split. If we look at all the Mag 7s that announced last week, we obviously had Meta really come down, guys. Look at this. So we had Meta trading at the 760s, and now that whole news last week brought that down the stock to 637, guys. So we see it really in oversold levels, and for us, this is an opportunity to get into a major Mag 7 company and to hopefully make some money trading it. So that is Meta. If we look at Microsoft here, Microsoft as well, coming down. We see that at 39 RSI level. It was trading at a high of 557, now trading at 517, guys. So that is Microsoft. And now Amazon, guys. Amazon, a beast of a company, that also coming out saying they're going to be, laying off a lot of their workforce, as they are going to be transferring towards more of, AI and humanoid bots, going to be, making their, making their autonomous with, their operations and everything. So that's going to be interesting for Amazon as they transfer over to that. But we see Amazon really shooting up to a 254 here at a 259 high, and it being an overbought values there, guys. So Amazon really killing it from the last week's earnings. And then Apple, guys. Apple, killing it with numbers, but their next quarter is going to probably be their best quarter, with Christmas demand and everything, and it's going to be very interesting to see Apple. Hopefully we could get this stock above $300, guys. So that is where we see Apple at 847 RSI level, guys. All right, so now let's. We did want to mention that SPY was up 2% in October, Nasdaq up 4% in October, guys. I did want to mention that as well. But that is the Trading Journal. Now let's dive into the current news today, guys. So if we look here, S&P rises to start November, pushing higher by Amazon and other AI leaders, guys. So let's read this to you guys. The S&P 500 rose on Monday as investors moved further into the artificial intelligence trade following a number of deal announcements. The broad market index advanced 0.3%, while the Nasdaq Composite traded above up 0.7%. Dow Jones fell 204 points, or 0.4%, bogged down by a decline in shares of United Health. Magnificent Seven name Amazon, as we were just talking about, supported the market with shares rallying 4% after the company reached a $38 billion deal with OpenAI, guys. Notably, the partnership will utilize hundreds of thousands of NVIDIA's graphic processing chips. So that is why the market is really coming up today, guys. Really leading the way for the market is Amazon. Shares of chipmaker saw a boost as well Monday after data center company Iron reached a multi-year $9.7 billion deal with Microsoft to provide the mega-cap technology company access to NVIDIA GB300 GPUs. We also had Micron Technology gained 5% to lead chip stocks higher, while NVIDIA was up 3%, guys. The Van Eck Semiconductor ETF climbed 1%. Shares of Iron, meanwhile, were last up 8%. So Iron really killing it as well today, guys, on that. Let's see here. So we have NVIDIA shares continue to move higher Monday, following Microsoft's announcement that it has secured export licenses from the Trump administration to ship NVIDIA chips to the United Arab Emirates. The company added that its total UAE investment will amount to 15.2 billion by the end of 2029, guys. So that is some interesting news as well. Outside of technology stocks, however, little was gaining in the trading day as more than 400 stocks in the S&P 500 were in the red this week. Breadth that has been an ongoing concern with the market, with more stocks in the major benchmark declining then rising in October, even as the AI trade pushed higher for the month, guys. So that is very interesting. What else do we have here? I'm not going to go through everything. Wall Street is coming off a winning session that added to the benchmark's October gains. The S&P 500 Dow Industrial climbed 2.3 and 2.5 respectively for the month. So we were just talking about that, guys. More than 300 S&P companies have posted third quarter results thus far. Of those, over 80% have beaten expectations, according to FactSet. Wall Street will get another 100 plus companies reporting this week, including AI related names. Palantir today, and then we also have NVIDIA this week, guys. Or sorry, not NVIDIA, AMD. Wall Street may get a seasonality boost this month. Data from the stock traders almanac shows the S&P 500 averages a 1.8% gain in November, making the strongest month historically for the benchmark. So we'll see what happens with that as well, with November being really strong. So we'll see if this market continues to push. If we see SPX here, we'll see if we could get this to 7,000, guys. We have it at a high of 6,920. We almost got to 7,000 around then, but we currently see it at 6,851, guys. So we see it near overbought levels here, but we'll see what happens this November, guys. So that is pretty much session number 108. If you guys are not a part of the Mogul Fellows club on Discord, consider going over and getting in there, guys. Go over to mogulfellows.com, check out the membership, check out what we offer, check out, we pretty much do buy alerts, sell alerts. We have the public portfolio. We're maybe going to be doing meetups here soon, and that will also be posted in the Discord with the details and everything, guys. So if you guys are not part of the Discord, go check out mogulfellows.com. Go check out, you get transferred to our WAP, and you could get VIP access at our WAP website, guys. So go check out that if you want to be a part of the Discord part of the Mogul Fellows family, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next time, hit the outro.